How would it be if you did something so remarkable, so strange and sideways, that people remembered what you did for, say, 1,000 years? Every time they see the tide come in, they think of you. Such transformative power, just what we now need. How would it be, though, if they remembered it wrongly? A brilliant blessing at first, then a curse. King Canute had such transformative power, and he's no fool. This is his story. There was once a wise man. He was young and quite a king, handsome, all except his nose, thin and high upon his face. He sees better than most men. Light shines on his ships. You will hear much of me, thinks Canute. Many people have since believed he was some sort of fool. 1,000 years ago or so, he wraps his arms around two countries, England and Denmark, the southern Norse. He frees slaves, brings cultural relief. The people's memories are raw, so he wants a hard swerve from the reign of Ethelred, the ruler who turned upon his own people, who listened only to his closest captain. Like many a high court, the world of Ethelred, its family set against each other. All kinds of breach of cousin claims. This unites them. They all look in. At Court Castle, Ethelred's brother is taken ill, a blade between his ribs, and so the other boy is king at 10. A cloister followed, if ever there was one. 37 years on the throne, becoming a fine expert at telling people it's all their own fault. Now comes Canute, his shining fleet. 200 long ships, dragon figureheads and coloured sails. It is said there are many kinds of shield array, troops from many nations. They win a great battle upriver from the eastern shore. His father was Sweyn, the king of Denmark, for 28 years. But he's dead after only 5 weeks in England, murdered in his own bed by a ghost. Or he fell from a horse. Or was it a blade? It's hard being a king and staying alive. What England got was Ethelred again. He snatched back the crown from it. Now Canute's been welcomed. England's noble so slapped by Ethelred. Under this new rule, they find England no longer suffers sea impact. For the first time in 200 years. Canute's seen some terrible things. If he's going to survive more than a few weeks, shuttling back and forth between Denmark and England, he's going to need people to sit up and tell a new story to each other about a good thing, not a bad one. He thinks, well, there's no point tacking away, looking weak. A shadow will sneak in at night for all he knows. It's cool for the altar bed, perfect for sitting by the sea. The morning mist has lit, spirits will be staying on the marsh. You ready? He says to his nobles, to the crowd of court advisors. Some of these earls are settling well in their new manners and in the marches. They really don't want to be here. We'll triumph today, says Canute. He can read their faces. Nobles see they're trapped. Step forward once more, dear friend, he says. He can't clear out all the conspirators, but they're going to be in this together. The tide comes in. He's sitting on a gilded throne. He doesn't move. They cheer from the river wall, a stifled laugh. It's a powerful scene. It has energy enough to launch a tale for 1,000 years. Canute thinks I have their attention. At least this, the king, this lad, he's just 22. To this day, he's going to be misjudged. He was a king who wanted to show off his power, and who failed. He tried to command the sea, and failed. Oh, the people always chuckle at a king like this. He calls out to his court, let the world know this. The power of kings is empty and worthless in the face of the earth and the sea's eternal rule. We should not pretend that nature will bend to our demand, especially kings. There he is, under the autumn skies, sitting on a throne. There are fishers and farmers and blacksmiths and all their families staring on. It's all right, says Canute. I'm going to get my feet wet. Of course he's going to get his feet wet. His courtiers and people watching from the seawall, they're thinking, he's going to get his feet wet. He's getting his feet wet. But still smiling. They want to laugh. Now his audience and advisors have wet toes and feet and ankles. The legs of his shivering throne are soaked. His feet are drenched. Mute smiling. His arms held wide. There are 1,000 paths of sunlight on the glittering sea. A curlew falls from the mudflats. A pair of ravens from the shores. The tide's going to be coming in for quite some time. But you'll remember this day when you first